Hi guys, it's Eline. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a good old makeup haul. I really love watching and filming makeup hauls, and I have accumulated a ton of stuff over the past couple of weeks, even I would say about 2 months. So I've accumulated all of this and I wanted to share everything I purchased in this haul. Now, as I mentioned in my life update, I am moving to Canada for 3 months and I am saving up my money. So most of these items I have purchased about a month or 2 months ago, and I have been saving them up for this haul. So if you're interested in seeing which makeup I bought lately, then definitely just keep on watching. Okay, so the first item is a little bit random, but it is a new beauty blender. So this beauty blender is a little bit dirty because I just used it. I filmed a makeup tutorial on this look I am wearing right now. If it's already up, I will link it down below. The black beauty blender is definitely my favorite one out of all of them, and I have had mine for over almost a year now, so it was time to purchase a new one. So I got the same one, which isn't really exciting, but I did want to show it in this haul. So normally it is really small, but then once you wet it, it gets really big. So I got a new beauty blender. So if you watched my previous makeup haul, which was an online shopping makeup haul, you would have seen that I purchased 2 of the LA Girl Strobe Light strobing powders, and I loved them so much and they were on sale now that I picked up another one. So normally they retail for about 10 euros, but now on Beauty Bay they retail for 6. So I picked up another shade, and this is in the shade 100 watt. So now I have 90 watt, 100 watt and 110 watt. I know I didn't need all of them, but I just had to pick it up because it was on sale, and I adore the quality of these highlighters. They're very intense and they do accentuate texture on your skin, but I just love how intense they are, and the shades are gorgeous. And also the packaging is gold, which is another plus. Then sticking to the highlight category, this is my favorite purchase out of this entire haul, and it is the Jouer powder highlight in the shade Citrine. So I have been wanting to try out one of their highlighters for such a long time now, but they were always sold out because everybody was raving about them. But then Cult Beauty finally restocked them, and I picked up the shade Citrine, which looks like this. I already used this in a couple of tutorials and also featured this in my February favorites video. But this is such a stunning highlight that looks gorgeous on my skin tone. It is the one I'm wearing right now. The texture is unlike anything I've ever seen before. It is super soft and it feels almost wet, although it isn't. It's not a cream, it's a powder. But the texture is extremely smooth and also a little bit fragile. So you don't want to drop this on the floor, but it is absolutely stunning. And I'm really happy I was able to get my hands on this one. Then I also picked up a makeup item from the H&M Beauty line. And this is the Pure Radiance Powder Blusher that has sheer coverage and a luminous finish. And this is in the shade Tawny Peach. Now normally these retail for $7.99 and I got it for 5 euros because it was on sale, so I couldn't pass this up because the color is right up my alley. First of all, I adore the packaging. Considering that this is an affordable brand, I think the packaging looks super adorable. So the front is black and then it has all of these gold details on it. And I also really love the shape. It is very unique. But then this is what the blush looks like on the inside. As I've mentioned, this is right up my alley. So in the pan this looks matte, but once you apply it on the skin, it has a dewy finish. And this is just a beautiful muted peachy nude, which is right up my alley, and I love these shades. I also adore that it is a little bit sheer because then I can build it up and I don't have to be afraid to look like a clown. So this has definitely been one of my go-to blushes lately. So the next item isn't really makeup, but it's definitely beauty related, and I did want to throw it in this haul. And this is the Caudalie Moisturizing Sorbet. Again, I already talked about this in a favorites video. So this is what the packaging looks like. I love that it is pink because I adore pink. It has a very whipped texture, which is why I guess it's called sorbet, because I do think it has that consistency. So this one is for sensitive skin and it is very lightweight on my skin. It sinks in immediately. It doesn't feel greasy or heavy. And if you have acne prone skin or just oily skin, I would totally recommend it because it doesn't make your skin feel greasy at all and it hydrates perfectly. Next, I picked up my first Ofra makeup item, and this is the Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Bel Air. So since about a few weeks ago, Beauty Bay is finally carrying Ofra as well. And I have been wanting to try these for so long now, so I decided to pick up one shade, and this is in the shade Bel Air. First of all, I think the packaging looks super beautiful and very luxurious, although this was very affordable. I think it was about 13 euros. So that is really affordable and it is actually quite big as well. So this is the shade I'm wearing on my lips today. The texture and formula of this one is very whipped and moussey. And this shade is absolutely stunning. It is a beautiful peachy nude shade. The only problem I have with this shade is that by the end of the day I get this white inner rim on my lips, as you can see right now. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but right here it is starting to get like a white line, which I have with most of my nude liquid lipsticks, but that is something I don't like at all. I don't really know why my lips do this, so I hope I will find a solution soon. But that is something to keep in mind, that it happened on my lips, so I don't know if it happens on yours. But it definitely happened with the Bel Air liquid lipstick, so keep that in mind if you suffer from the same thing as I do. Then I also picked up a pair of false lashes, and these are the Ardell Demi Wispies. So I got these at Kruidvat for about €5 I think, which is quite affordable for a pair of false eyelashes. And I thought these looked, well yeah, very wispy. I also love how they look very real and they don't really look like false lashes, if that makes any sense. So I'm super excited to try these out and wear them on my eyes. And then the next items are all from the Max & More brand at Action. So the first thing I picked up is the Shape and Blush palette, which looks like this. So this palette comes with a few blush shades as well as a few highlighting shades and contouring shades. So this is what the inside looks like. The packaging is very cheap because this here on the inside is like a plastic, which I think is very cheap, but then again it was very cheap. It was less than €2, so I'm okay with that. But you get 4 beautiful blushes and then 2 highlighting shades and 2 contour shades. And to be honest, I really love this palette. The blushes aren't really my type of shades, except for this one maybe, but those 2 are very bright, which is not something I would gravitate towards. But then these highlighting shades are actually gorgeous. They're beautiful to set your under eyes with. And then the contour shades are actually also really pretty and they blend onto the skin beautifully. So this palette is definitely something I have been really enjoying. And I also love that it is super affordable and cruelty free. Then from the same brand I picked up a lip balm. This is the Max & More Vanilla Scented Lip Balm, which looks like this. So the shape of this reminded me a lot of the EOS lip balms, which aren't cruelty free. So I was super excited to find a dupe at Max & More. So this is what the lip balm looks like on the inside. It definitely has a scent, but in my opinion it doesn't really smell like vanilla. It has, I don't know, I can't describe it, but in my opinion this doesn't really smell like vanilla, but it does a beautiful job at moisturizing my lips. It is very soft and very buttery, but the lasting power isn't the best ever. So you do have to reapply this quite often, which is definitely something to keep in mind. But again, this was less than €1, so super affordable. And they also had other shades and scents, which is also really nice. And then lastly, for this haul I picked up a few lip kits, also by Max & More. And I already posted a dedicated video to this one with lip swatches and a short review, which I will link down below. These are lip kits that are now available at Action. So these come with a lip liner and a matching liquid lipstick. They each dry down to a matte finish, and I picked up 4 shades. If I'm not mistaken, I'm only missing 1 shade, which is a peachy nude, so I definitely want to pick that up next time that I'm in Action. But the other day I was at Action, they were completely sold out, so I couldn't get my hands on them. But I do have 4 of these shades and they're absolutely stunning. I love the packaging, I love everything about them, and they retail for less than €2, so they are super affordable. So if you can get your hands on these, I would totally recommend them. I'm not going to go into too many details about these because you can check out that video if you're interested in these. And that, guys, concludes this makeup haul. Let me know if you have tried any of the products that I have mentioned today and what you think of them in the comments down below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out on any of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video. But then this is just a beautiful pewded.